There is such a system reward. The reward is actually sending beautiful women to your doorstep. Are you envious of such a reward? Just when I punched Dirty Guy to death, the system reminded me that the quest had not been completed. It means that I have to kill Yellow Hair as well. I walked towards Yellow Hair with a dark expression on my face. Seeing the situation turning bad, she immediately tried to ingratiate herself, saying, "Tucker, I am at your disposal." Yellow Hair looked unfazed by me and even raised her palm. She immediately had tears in her eyes and said, "I have served the master and senior disciples before. With my rich experience, I guarantee to satisfy you." "Great, let's start now." I took out a bottle from my pocket and handed it to her. Yellow Hair looked down and saw that it was actually an enchantment drug. Yellow Hair couldn't help but sneer inwardly. He is really a creature who thinks with his lower body. "Wait a minute, I'll make you pay for it." She then drank it without any hesitation. She then took off her clothes and walked towards me. She continued to draw circles on my chest with her left hand. With a shy face, she said, "Tucker, you're really having fun. I just like it when you're gentle with me." Then she revealed her true nature. She took out a dagger with her right hand and fiercely stabbed towards me. Yellow Hair thought she was about to succeed. I saw myself kicking into her lower abdomen. Yellow Hair spat out a mouthful of blood. She looked at me tremblingly. "How did you find out?" Yellow Hair didn't know that I had long known about her true nature and would not let my guard down. She foolishly thought that a little flirting would make me relax my vigilance. What a joke. Later, I wiped away the nosebleed and stopped wasting words. The opportunity was already given to you, but you didn't cherish it. Even if I don't make a move next, you're doomed for sure. Yellow Hair's face changed in surprise. "What do you mean?" she asked. I told her, "Legendary Qualities enchantment drug is not something to be trifled with. If you don't release its power in time, you are sure to be destroyed by raging desires." At this moment, Yellow Hair's body was overwhelmed by the effects of the drug, consumed by an insatiable thirst. "You're trying to kill me. You're digging your own grave." "Hold on, Tucker," I surrender. "Save me. Please. Save me. I have no mercy for such a woman. Tonight the moonlight is quite good for you. I finally got everything sorted out. Hey, quickly check if the quest is completed. The enemy elimination quest is finally completed. Let me see where it is." The system prompts that the reward is right next to me. Holy crap. No way. It can't be Hannah, this person, right? The figure of this woman is really impressive, although I have a grudge against her. But it seems that it's not impossible to have some fun with her. Damn it, I fought for my life. If there is a super hot beauty lying unconscious under you and not waking up, what would you do if it were you? The scene shifts to the Cloudy Sword Hall within Blue Cloud sect. Only a man is seen walking anxiously in the corridor. He stopped in front of a door. Faint sounds of a woman in pain could be heard from inside the room. A large hand emitting purple energy was choking the woman. This person is Tyson, the deputy sect master of the Blue Cloud sect. At this moment, he is using the woman beneath him as furnace material for duo cultivation. The door suddenly opened with a bang. It was the man who had just left. "Master, there's a problem at the medicine hall." Tyson's eyes flickered and he became restless. Didn't he see that I was busy with something important? The person kneeling on the ground is Zeke, the head of Cloudy Sword Hall. He is currently reporting that Felix, the junior disciple, has shattered the soul jade. It is feared that Lydia's intervention may have disrupted the plan, resulting in this miscalculation. Upon hearing this, Tyson became extremely angry and clenched his fists tightly. He absorbed the woman's spiritual power without paying any attention to her screams. After putting on his clothes, Tyson said, "Impossible. With Lydia's temperament, she will definitely leave someone alive to come after me." Tyson picked up the broken soul jade and continued, "It seems that there are other forces mixed within the medicine hall. However, it's nothing to fear." Then he asked Zeke to help arrange a meeting with the sect master. Zeke disappeared with a teleportation after speaking. Tyson looked at the soul jade as an evil smile appeared on Tyson's face. With a thud, the drained woman looked at Tyson as he said, "I actually forgot about you. I am truly sorry." Tyson held soul jade in his hand and exerted force. With a puff, the woman breathed her last. In the blink of an eye, half a month has passed. At this moment, I am in the pharmacy room. I sit cross-legged in meditation. Images of black dragons swirl around me, buzzing. I open my crimson eyes. The system prompts me that the Black Dragon Essence Martial Arts Chi Cultivation chapter is complete. Ding, unlocking the Dragon Power Technique skill. I like this Dragon Power Technique. I look at the system prompt for the first layer Dragon Power Technique, which can borrow a small amount of Black Dragon Power. Both defense and muscles are strengthened. It will also change as the level increases. I feel overjoyed looking at this domineering Dragon Power Technique. However, my happiness only lasts for 3 seconds. The system then pours cold water on me. There are only 7 days and 8 hours left in the death countdown for the dual cultivation. How come there is only 7 days left? It happened half a month ago. I looked at Hannah beneath me, and my heart skipped a beat. Just as I was trembling, preparing to make a move on Hannah, I choose to take the most disappointing approach for the audience. I just can't do it. I am such a simp. I'll still comfort her first. I took out a bottle of potion. Just as I was about to feed it to Hannah, she unexpectedly made a sound. Startled, I shook my hand and spilled it all over her. Hannah sucked in a bit of the medicine. I saw that she was waking up quickly. I quickly chose to escape. At this point, the system prompts that Hannah's intimacy level has increased by 20%. And 1 character in dual cultivation has been added. Could it be that I was discovered at that time? Otherwise, how could the intimacy level increase? Just as I was still thinking about this intimacy level, a voice suddenly came from outside the door. It turned out to be Hannah. I kindly saved Hannah, and in order to repay me, she actually tried to crush me to death. Just as I was wondering if Hannah had found out it was me who saved her. The next second, Hannah showed up at my door. She sat down as soon as she entered the room. I quickly handed her a cup of hot tea. "Why are you here, Hannah?" However, Hannah didn't say a word and just kept staring at me. I'm feeling guilty. I could only awkwardly change the subject and ask, "Hannah, why are you staring at me all the time? Am I too handsome? It's embarrassing for you to stare at me like this." She's looking at Tucker. Hannah couldn't help but think of the blurry image she saw when she opened her eyes that day, the figure that saved her. He looked quite similar to the guy in front of her, and she directly asked, "Tucker, yeah, have you ever intruded into Medicine Hall?" "I heard it. I'm done for. They are starting to suspect me. If the truth comes out, I will be in big trouble with my current strength. And I don't have much time left. Damn it, how can I admit to this?" I quickly started to explain. Hannah is really good at joking. Medicine Hall is surrounded by prohibitions. How can I dare to approach it? Hannah thought about it and realized it makes sense. How could the one who saved her be this guy at the Chi cultivation first stage? But what if the other party is hiding their cultivation level? So she decided to test me a bit. I looked at Hannah's eyes and knew that she still hadn't completely dispelled her doubts. If she is smart enough, she will definitely make a move to test. The next second, I heard Hannah shout something offensive. She took a big step and rushed over. However, she accidentally stepped on the stone slab covering the tunnel I was in. Hannah lost her balance and with a bang, she knocked me down directly. I stared at the big boobs in front of me. I felt extremely happy. Shortly after, Hannah's face flushed. The entire pharmacy room was filled with Hannah's frantic shouting. Tucker nodded. She was about to kill me the next second. Shortly after, Hannah brought me, bruised and swollen, to the medicine hall, only to find out that it was the medicine hall's general meeting today. All disciples had to attend. On the high platform, Lydia and Zeke sat side by side. Zeke said, "The Foundation assembly is approaching. If the medicine hall does not have enough cultivation pills prepared, Lydia, do you still have the qualifications to stay in this position?" Upon hearing this, Lydia truly had calculated well. She then said, "I wasn't sure until today when you suddenly challenged us. Was it Tyson who orchestrated this in the medicine hall?" Lydia reached out, and the space ring in her hand lit up. She released the spiritual leaf. These spiritual leaves are all picked by Jiang Rui. Although they look no different from ordinary ones, I don't know what trick she played. After testing, they all failed to form pills. This traitor, Tyson, must be involved. Don't you think it's too coincidental? The disciples in the hall began to discuss fervently at this moment. No wonder I have been failing in forging pharmacy pills recently. It turns out that Deputy Sect Master Tyson is trying to suppress Deputy Sect Master Lydia's faction. He actually targeted our medicine hall. He is really shameless. Blue Cloud Sect has 1 Sect Master in total, along with 2 Deputy Sect Masters. The Sect Master is devoted to cultivation and pays no attention to external matters. Daily affairs are managed by the 2 Deputy Sect Masters. This has also led to the division of Blue Cloud Sect into 2 factions. I looked at the spiritual leaves on the ground and activated the system recognition. These spiritual leaves are all inferior. It seems that ordinary people really can't tell the difference. At this moment, Zeke is not flustered at all, because they can't find any evidence at all. They can only blame that the spiritual leaves were cleaned up too thoroughly. They have done something bad accidentally. Seeing that Lydia couldn't produce any evidence, Zeke stood up and said, "I came here today to inform you that in order to compensate for the deficit in the sect, Deputy Sect Master Tyson has convinced the Sect Master to open the forest's secret realm. Only the rootless grass inside the secret realm can replace the cultivation pill. Due to restrictions of the secret realm, only those with Chi Cultivation Foundation can enter. Therefore, only 1 person can be sent from each of the 18 halls. However, if there is a mistake in the medicine hall, 2 people must be sent out." Lydia listened and suddenly became enraged. "What did you say, Dot?" Quick look. Slept with his girlfriend in front of the senior disciple from the same sect. What kind of experience is that? Just now. Lydia was instantly filled with anger after hearing that 2 disciples from the medicine hall needed to enter the secret realm. Did you know that medicine hall disciples without a foundation phase cultivator Chi cultivation phase entering the secret realm have a high probability of dying? This is clearly a scheme to send the medicine hall disciples to their deaths. How could Lydia agree to it? But how could Zeke stand by and let Lydia have her way? Lydia, I think you need to be clear. It's because of your medicine hall's incompetence that it's dragging down the other 17 hall disciples. I didn't let all the disciples of the medicine hall enter the secret realm out of consideration for the relationship between fellow disciples. Just as the 2 were about to have a big fight due to a disagreement, Hannah stepped forward, pounded her chest, and shouted loudly, "I'll go!" Medicine Hall has produced a traitor. As the manager, I cannot shirk my responsibility. Zeke sneered after listening. She is indeed the woman that caught the eye of Lucian, the junior disciple. She is quite bold. Lydia stood by looking worried. Hannah was quick to reassure, saying, "Don't worry, head of hall, my level is close to the foundation phase, so nothing should go wrong." I thought to myself, the gap between the 8th stage of Chi cultivation and the foundation phase is not a small one. At this moment, the system suddenly issued an orange warning. It was about losing one of the characters, who could be duo-cultivated, Hannah. I thought to myself, what does this mean? It's clearly a sign of trouble. Hannah is my hope for survival, can't just let it go like this. At this moment, Zeke shouted, "We still need 1 more person. Since I'm going to die anyway, I might as well give it a try. Let's follow Hannah and venture into the secret realm." I raised my shaking hand, "Add me in." The system prompts that unlocking the unique quest, Ancient Fragments, is required. Please complete the quest within the specified time. 3 days later, We arrived at the entrance of the secret realm. Hannah looked at me flipping through the martial arts book and said impatiently, "Now it's too late. What's the use? The blue cloud palm method is full of mysteries. It will take 3 to 5 years even with abundant resources to practice it." Hannah really underestimated me. Am I an ordinary person? I have a golden finger. The system reminded me that the cultivation of the blue cloud palm has been completed. Sure enough, the system is still powerful. Low-level martial arts can be cultivated automatically, but now I only have 3 days left on my death countdown. I can only see if I can find an opportunity to take action in the secret realm. If things don't work out, I may have to drug a woman. Suddenly, I opened my eyes wide and quickly jumped up high. Looking at the patterns on the formation arts, they seemed very familiar. It feels like I've seen them somewhere before. Before I could make sense of it, Hannah grabbed my ear and pulled me down. She said, "Fool, don't run around, or you'll be in trouble if you're left alone." At the same time, someone shouted, "Lucian's senior disciple is here." 3 streaks of light swiftly flashed by. 2 men and 1 woman appear on the stage. The 3 people, red hair is Lincoln from the Chi Cultivation Hall. That beauty is Lena from the Frozen Hall. As for the one in the middle, he is Lucian from Cloud Honor Hall, and also Hannah's fiancé. Lucian ran over to Hannah and said, "I heard that the Medicine Hall pushed a Chi Cultivation first stage to make up the numbers. Follow me. Senior disciple will protect you." However, Hannah is usually fierce towards me. It's different in this situation. Chunan senior disciple, although we have an engagement, the decision of the Medicine Hall cannot be disobeyed. Tucker, you will be there to protect me at that time. Senior disciple, you don't have to worry. Lucian was left speechless by Hannah's words, and could only vent his anger towards me. Tucker, yeah, stay away from my home, Hannah, or else be responsible for the consequences. He is really an annoying person. I immediately pulled Hannah up the stairs. I said, "What do you mean you're Hannah? This is Medicine Hall's Hannah. We love each other and don't need your intervention." Lucian became furious after hearing this. This scene seems familiar. I wonder if he can save my life again this time. I don't know why this is happening. Every time I meet a woman, I get hugged by them. I believe the audience is already used to it. Just now, we were at the forbidden area of Blue Cloud sect. I hugged his fiancée in front of Lucian. He was so angry that he gritted his teeth. Lena on the side watched me teasing Lucian, and she felt a little moved. Red hair beside her laughed until tears welled up in her eyes. Lucian watched us playing around, and he was not happy. "Tucker, yeah, I'm going to stop your dirty hands." Just then, above the secret realm, a teleport formation suddenly appeared, and then 2 people walked out from inside. One is Sect Master Lionel, and the other is Deputy Sect Master Tyson. Everyone saw Sect Master arrive, and the disciples all knelt down in worship. They paid their respects to Sect Master, and explained that they came this time to cheer on the disciples entering the secret realm. As long as they can safely come out of the secret realm, each rootless grass will reward them with a yellow rank spiritual stone, with no limit on the number. After speaking, Sect Master Lionel began spellcasting to open the entrance to the secret realm. The entrance to the secret realm quickly began to tremble. At that moment, Hannah grabbed me and said seriously, "The secret realm teleport formations are activated. Hold on to me." Before she finished speaking, Lucian, acting without any regard for fair play, directly cast a spell and pulled Hannah over. I hurried to catch up. However, it was already too late. The teleport formation arts had been activated. A cylindrical column of light shot straight up into the sky. It was unknown how much time had passed. I stretched out my hand to grasp onto something. Slowly, I opened my eyes. I could only feel a soft and fluffy object in my hand. Holy crap, no wonder it was soft. I looked in disbelief at my hand, grabbing Lena's hand. Suddenly, a fierce pain shot through my crotch. And just like that, my family heirloom was shattered. Lena then stood up and said, If there is a next time, I'll kill you. I didn't do it on purpose. I endured the pain and got up quickly to respond. Okay, okay. Lena looked around the surroundings and said with a puzzled expression, Strange. There isn't such a place in the rumored first stage secret realm. I then asked, What is this place? Before Lena could respond, ding, the system prompted. Unique quest memory fragments have started. Arrived at level 0, Nightmare Stair. I then looked at this unique staircase, the smooth floor, and this uniquely shaped door, couldn't help but sigh. So ugly. Is this something that exists in this world? However, Lena seemed quite satisfied. The design is quite aesthetic. But this place is empty. Formations I must be hidden inside the door. Saying that, I went over to pull the door. However, the door remained motionless. At this moment, a deeply eerie voice came from behind, saying, Chick! After we turned around and looked, we were completely stunned. What on earth is this thing? Before we could react, this thing charged straight at us. It extended its bone-chilling claws and pounced straight towards Lena. Just as the monster was about to succeed, Lena used a move called Shadow Cut. After a few snaps, the monster was completely defeated. Holy crap, it's a good thing it wasn't me. Character in duo cultivation increased by 1. Lena's intimacy level increased by 20. Just as the skeleton monster behind was about to rush to Lena, she easily solved it with one sword. Then Lena stepped on the skeleton's head. You are sent by the medicine hall, right? It's best not to stray too far from me. Although the illusory formation monster in this secret realm's first stage is all within the 4th stage of chi cultivation, it's not something you can handle. Miss, are you sure your eyes are not playing tricks on you? How come the system tells me it's the foundation 3rd stage? You're not joking, are you? Just as I was wondering, the scattered skeletons actually connected automatically. I watched as the skeleton was about to come over. I hurriedly reminded the female disciple to be careful, but it was already too late. I saw the skeleton beneath Lena emitting green light, wrapping around her thighs. Then the skeleton fiercely threw her against the wall. She looked at the intact skeleton monster. Lena felt bad. I saw that Lena had lost the ability to fight back. At this moment, skeleton is still going to continue attacking. I know I can't hide my strength anymore. Otherwise, both of us will end up dead here. I quickly stepped forward and unleashed a dragon power technique towards the skeleton monster. And Lena thought I was sending myself to die. She hurriedly reminded me, Fool, step back quickly. You are not a match for her. Hee, she is nice to me. She also knows how to care about me. I can't let her down. I only saw me integrating the dragon power technique into the blue cloud palm. I found the weakness and shattered the skeleton monster with one blow. Ding, system prompt. Defeating the lingering obsession skill dragon power technique increases proficiency by 0.5%. I was really pleasantly surprised to hear this. It's really good. Lena was shocked as she watched me defeat a skeleton monster several levels higher than myself with a single palm strike. She looked at me with newfound respect. The system prompted that my timely assistance had piqued Lena's curiosity, increasing the intimacy level by 20. Ha ha ha, this system can be manipulated in such a way. I strive to make progress in one step. Opportunities come when you mention them. At this moment, a bunch of small skeleton monsters suddenly appeared, surrounding us. I hurriedly threw a pharmacy pill to Lena to restore her health, and told her to eat it quickly, because a fierce battle was about to unfold. However, next, I only saw me palm striking a small skeleton. Lena dealt with each skeleton monster with one sword. After resolving a few sidekicks, Lena said to me, The exit must be behind a certain door. Okay, I'll clear the way. Then, I crazily unleashed the dragon power technique and attacked upwards. The proficiency of the dragon power technique also increases along with the number of enemies I defeat. I don't know if I will encounter such monsters again after exiting the secret realm. Just when I was attacking like crazy, Lena was shocked on the side. Is this guy really at cultivation first stage? So powerful. Quick, female disciple's clothes were torn to shreds by the monster. I really want to hurry up and take her home. Just now. Lena watched as the man easily slayed the monsters, as if he was casually cutting vegetables. She couldn't help but raise a question. The aura energy on his body was undoubtedly at the chi cultivation phase. The strength of these monsters is at least at the foundation phase or above. If I hadn't found their weaknesses, even I would have had a hard time escaping unscathed. Perhaps even Lucian, the senior disciple known as a genius, wouldn't be able to do it. Is this really the strength that a chi cultivation first stage should have? This skeleton monster just can't be killed. No matter how many I smash, more will keep appearing endlessly. Lena and I quickly rushed to the 6th floor, one after the other. Lena said to me while fighting off the skeleton monster, "We have already reached the 6th floor. The formations I shouldn't be too far away from us. It might be on the lower floors." At that moment, I also realized something was wrong. I looked at the broken wall and said, "There's no need to keep going. This is where we were before. We've been going around in circles." Then I released divine perception to look at the images within. The secret realm seems to only have 3 floors. Suddenly, the ground began to shake violently. What's going on? The system indicates that the nightmare stare stage has escalated. The lingering obsession level has increased by 1. The countdown to the next level is 5 minutes. How did this happen? The skeleton monster in front of me has even changed color. We are in big trouble. I told Lena that the power of the monster is continuously increasing. We don't have much time left. At this moment, the upgraded skeleton monster attacked Lena again. Lena cut off its head with just one sword. But strangely, the skeleton head actually fell from downstairs. Lena guessed, "It seems that the bottom floor is connected to the top floor here." I pointed at the door and said, "Looks like we have to go out. We can only rely on this door." Female disciple, help me buy some time. I'll activate my golden finger. I saw myself pick out 6 bottles of pharmacy pills and eat them all in one go. Then my body attributes began to increase rapidly. At the same time, Lena is also fighting vigorously against the skeleton monster. Just as Lena used a move called Shadow Cut to defeat the skeleton monster, a bunch of strange liquid unexpectedly flew out from the skeleton monster's body, as if having consciousness, heading straight towards Lena. I was just about to remind her to be careful. I saw Lena's clothes being corroded directly. It's a miniskirt. Lena looked at me with a straight gaze. She hurriedly said, "Could you stop looking, please? Hurry and open the door." Does that mean I can look after I open the door? Then I used the blue cloud palm, striking continuously with several palms. The sound of impact kept coming. My hands were bleeding, but there was no sound of movement at the door. I was so tired that I couldn't catch my breath. Before I could recover, the system poured cold water on me again, and my skeleton monster leveled up. It has already reached the Foundation 8th stage and underwent transformation. I had no choice but to take out more pharmacy pills to continue consuming. The system also issued a warning that I had taken too many pharmacy pills, and their effects were diminishing. So unfair, it's infuriating. Where is the exit for illusory formation located?